Critical thinking in the world of shortcuts. That's the title of my podcast today. I'm back on my channel better than yesterday. What is critical thinking? And what is the word of shortcuts? First of all, I would like to ask why people want shortcuts. Because probably they want to pass exams without studying, without spending sufficient time so that they show good ranks. And what they end up doing? Maybe copying in exam, trying to cram up everything in one night so that they try to remember everything and on the basis of the expected questions, when they sit and write in the exam, they just, does it work in real life? In real life, you have answers for every question. The answers are available much faster way than it was ever possible. With the help of Google or with the help of AI, you have answers, very good answers for every question. What is the purpose? The purpose of life, education, exams is to improve the critical thinking, but a lot of people use shortcuts. I'll give you some examples. What's great about those people who have critical thinking? Charlie Munger, his favorite line is that instead of asking, I want to succeed and understand how not to fail stupidly, people form opinions. They say one thing, do something different. They think that the steps which they have taken are correct. But accepting one's own mistakes about why a person failed in some venture and try to understand the reasons, definitely it would help. So I'll give you more examples. Warren Buffett says that the money transfers from the impatient person to the patient person. How it happens? Instead of becoming rich by day trading, by guessing and making some kind of a stupid judgments and trying to increase the wealth to understand the blue chip companies and it for 30 years. And that's how one can really become wealthy. Charlie Munger and Warren Buffett became wealthy by patience, by avoiding mistakes and critical thinking, and they became billionaires. Now, I'll give you one more example of Elon Musk. Elon Musk believes in theory of first principles. When he went to space technology, the general belief was that rockets are expensive. But Elon Musk asked questions on the basis of theory of first principles that what are rockets made of? Instead of going by the assumptions, public views, public opinion, he thought that how the rockets can be manufactured at a lower cost, and he succeeded well. In India, first principle theory is applied in many ways. Like you order and they promise you that the delivery will be in 25 minutes, but you use critical thinking. You know that 15 minutes is time for preparation of the meal, 10 minutes you can give for the traffic, and 20 minutes for driving the scooter, and one or two more requirements. And finally, guaranteed delivery time is 45 minutes. There are more examples like Charlie Munger says that show me the incentive and I'll tell you the results. In India, if a child is promised that if he studies hard, he'll get an ice cream, and that child in a moment becomes like Albert Einstein. If it comes to knowing what exactly goes into achieving, in succeeding, avoiding failure, accepting your own mistakes, questioning yourself. Warren Buffett likes to read bearish reports of the blue chip company. So, by questioning his own thinking, where he could go wrong, where he has gone wrong, and also understanding how the company management is facing the challenges, whether it's going by what it showed in the past or it is learning something new. There are a number of companies which fail. They perform very well for a long period of time, but ultimately the challenges became much bigger and they could not survive. So, this is my today's podcast about critical thinking in word of shortcuts. Sure that you would have liked my podcast, and I welcome you to s- watch my podcast every week. I request you to press the subscribe button so that I feel motivated to come with better and more podcasts in future. So see you next week.